I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 4, I believe, of the Total Gamer Geek Out. So we have some interesting things to talk about, but first, let's just get this out of the way. The Xbox Partner Showcase is happening this week. Musu has some little bit of information for us for this. So, Musu, if you would take over.
A quick summary of what's to come. So the showcase is scheduled on Thursday, March 26th. Pacific time would be 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is 1 p.m. and UK time is 5 p.m. So if you guys are interested in watching the showcase, you can view it via YouTube, and it would also be streaming on Twitch. And it would also be hosted on Xbox regional channels around the world. So keep an eye out for that. There are a few things that they are going to be talking about. They're going to be doing an in-depth look at Stranger Than Heaven. I haven't been able to take a quick look at some of the games listed here, but if it's in-depth, that means it's going to be real good.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is going to be, I believe it was an update on Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl,
yeah.
And there's also going to be discussions on the expansion Osiris Reborn, an action RGP that's from the Legendary series by James A.S. Corey. All other announcements will slowly be updated and published as the broadcast goes on. So I can't wait to see what they have.
So we will be probably tuning in, and we're going to update our site as we can.
Oh, yeah.
So if you are interested in learning more, we have
Stranger Than Heaven looks pretty.
Yes, it does. Follow us on our website, totalapexentertainment.com/gaming for more news on that in the future upcoming days. Let's just put it that way. And speaking of showcase, we actually have a very awesome announcement. Matt?
I thought you were going to do the intro.
I can, but
because you pronounce it correctly, and I'm going to be the one there in a booth.
Okay. Total Apex Gaming has been invited to a completely online gaming showcase. It is spelled ENDIX, or ENDIX if you were our index, if you're going to be like wordy about it. But we have been offered, I guess you could say, a booth there to where we can have conversations with creators, developers of different games, and we can like experience the demos. And the best thing about it is that it's completely online. And
the whole thing is like it's a video game expo for everybody. Do it around the world. It looks amazing.
The dates are between May 23rd and May 24th, and it is a very interesting concept. I love it because it gives you ease of access to game demos and talking with the developers. So I would recommend looking it up so that you can have a chance to attend if you're able to.
Do you guys know if this ENDIX is offering not just like major publishing, but also indie developers as well?
Yes, they actually do have a couple of indie developers that I've seen. So they it's a very wondrous thing that we've been offered this opportunity by ENDIX, so that we can delve a little bit more deeply into all the games that they have to offer. And they have a lot to offer, trust me, it's just a long list. So let's see. So now let's get into the whole meat of the situation, to where Crimson Desert.
Yeah.
Crimson Desert.
I was hoping that you would use a sandwich metaphor. It's like, we just talked about the bun, we just discussed the lettuce, but now we are going full turkey.
We're going full turkey.
Crimson Desert.
Turkey is a great way to describe them right now.
Gobble, gobble.
Ding, fries are done.
Because Crimson Desert has been in the gaming news quite, let's just say, in a good light, I guess you could say, but more so in a bad light. A lot of negative reviews are coming out of this game because, for one, I'm about to show you, is this.
Holy Mortal Kombat, Batman.
I saw this and I was like, what in the 90s gamer am I looking at?
Look, Soul Calibur had a shorter list than this.
And just
Mortal Kombat had a shorter list than this.
Yes. even the codes on the Nintendo, on the N64 or the PlayStations for GTA were shorter than this, okay?
Man.
And that required multiple button pushes for that.
Yeah.
So, but in case you were honestly confused about what we're looking at, we are looking at the controls for the different actions that your character inside of Crimson Desert can perform. And a lot of gamers have been complaining about the difficulty of the control system inside Crimson Desert.
Yeah.
So
the response is just do it. Stop complaining.
And a lot of
oh my goodness. I see like a few of these though have like the exact same button. Triangle for drop kick, round kick, thunder kick, ground slash, ground smash, and then giant swing mastery.
Okay. Now let's be a little bit clear here. These are actually different attacks from different stamina, different types of I guess skill trees within Crimson Desert for your character guides, for your characters and everything. So I'm going to assume that it's just based off of how you're going to build up your character. But because I see tree and then I think of, all the skill trees, all the stuff that you could choose between. But apparently the developers have basically told gamers, well, you're going to have to get used to it. Once you get used to it, it's going to be like riding a bike.
It's a very complicated looking bike.
Yeah, this is more like, those really old-fashioned, like the very first bikes that got created that were like really high up and you needed a level of skill needed to actually start pedaling the thing while you jumped up onto it.
Gotta pretty much go off like a NASCAR with like two pillars on the side. Just so they can make sure the guy doesn't fall over before he goes.
That level of difficulty right there. And if you hit the wrong button, you're going from 5 feet high in the air all the way down to the ground and probably not seeing anything anytime soon.
I can't imagine what would happen if he had to stop before a crossing.
PS5 is actually giving refunds due to the controls.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
That's one of the reasons that they're giving refunds for this game.
And it's such a shame, too, because I've seen clips of this game, and it's breathtaking because the open world environment is just supernatural.
This is a no for this old lady. You are not that old, Aunt Mikey. Shaking my head. I'll stick with the mouse clicking. Yes.
At this point, you can do like button mashing, but it's still gonna work.
Yeah, what's so funny is that how much you want to bet that most people are just going to stick with the most basics of basics for all of these.
Yeah, like
when it comes to just like basic attack, the evasion, strike, the rush, and the lunge. That is it. If they somehow do all of the other like really important ones, great, but they're probably just going to stick with the basics. But that is, I just remembered, Matt, I wanted to confirm with you. They did say that they were also issuing refunds because the game doesn't work for ARC graphics cards.
Yeah, ARCs, if you have an ARC graphics card, do not buy the game. They do not plan on supporting them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that like probably iced out like a whole bunch of gamers right there.
This was intentional, is that correct?
Yes.
Oh.
They did not want. They just said they weren't gonna work with the ARC graphics cards, and they're like, we're not planning to. So if you got the game and you got it, and it's time to get a refund.
Yeah, they use the Black Space engine, which supports modern rendering and ray tracing, and ARC does not support that. So they're not going to make anything that ARC can run off of.
And I understand that ARC is probably the most common graphics card. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, one of the more inexpensive graphics cards.
So
everybody's on a budget these days.
Yeah, especially with the RAM issue. So
can we say that this is more of like an elitist point of view when it comes to people having access to gaming and everything?
Yeah, I mean, with all this complication, this is very high maintenance.
Oh yeah, there's really amazing things about this game. It's just the issues keep coming.
Because every time I've seen it, I've loved like the details, the graphics that they've had, like and just the scale of which the scale of which the world that they've created it works. I'm like, this would be an awesome game, but they're having so much difficulty retaining all of their players. Like, it's gotten so bad that their stocks of the publisher are tanking. It's just like, you look at the graph, it's like, and then all of a sudden it just goes, shoom.
Oh, just like a player running down a hill saying, as you wish.
Yep. But speaking of not retaining, go ahead, Matt.
The coolest thing that I've seen about the game is the waterfalls. Is if you try to walk behind a water. So the water physics with the waterfalls, like, every OG gamer is like, oh, there's something behind the waterfall.
Oh yeah,
right.
For sure. Always.
There is in this game. Ooh. But the waterfall, you can't just walk through. The water knocks you back. You have to slice the water to open up the waterfall and walk through.
That is an interesting detail.
It is so
love
cool.
that.
I was like, that was it. It's awesome. It's just
it's just that little bit of awesomeness isn't going to like change the fact that they're being kind of like really mean. I can't say what I actually want to say with they're being really mean with the gamers and everything, and how they're basically trying to just blowing them off with, hey, well, we're doing it this way and you can't really change that. But
sounds a bit disrespectful.
Yeah, it is. It is disrespectful to gamers that they're not taking their complaints into consideration. And what's even worse is that this was a game that a lot of people were watching out for just a year ago. Everyone was excited for this game to come out, and now that it's here, it's slowly becoming an issue in just gaming in general, because this is showing us that these developers are not willing to work with gamers in order to improve the game so that all may play.
Yeah.
I don't know. Matt has that look on his face.
Oh, it's a look.
There something just got announced this morning that I didn't see until just now. The devs apologize for AI art.
Oh yeah, speaking of AI art,
they're opening up. They're going to be putting a new patch to make the game easier.
Oh, I'm so happy. But now that you've opened up the little cat, you're letting the cat out of the bag, Matt. What do we say about AI art in gaming? Because apparently, okay. We all know that Expedition 33 got wrecked for having AI generated textures at the very beginning of the game, like for the first couple of days, right? Of the game being out.
It got patched out of like a week.
It got patched out a week later. Patched out. They apologized and like, that's not what we used it for. That was just a placeholder. We just forgot to change them. However, Crimson Desert kind of beat them at this, and I'm very disappointed with them on that, but that is not the one I wanted. Dang it.
Next
there it is.
People merging with horses, horses merging with people.
I mean, the horses are growing extra
Edward
legs.
all over again.
Also, now, if you guys look at that white horse with like the two front legs, it kind of looks like they're turning into human feet.
I'm not looking at the white horse. I'm looking at the tan horse at the edge of the painting, where it looks like it's going into ribbon form.
It looks like it couldn't figure out if it was going to go towards the crowd
or walk in
Mikey. Front. But either way, it just chose Eldritch Terror.
Your youngest child what?
My youngest child painted this. That's what it looks like.
It's like,
I mean, that would have been better instead of this.
Yeah, and I mean,
those buildings don't
yes, this looks like some kind of nightmare.
It is nightmare.
It does.
I mean, like the guy that's sitting down on the boulder looks like he's half canoe.
He does look half canoe. What the person sitting next to him doesn't have any legs. It looks like he's disintegrating like Spider-Man, asking Mr. Stark or telling Mr. Stark he doesn't feel good.
Yeah, the
and
one
he doesn't
guy,
have a head.
The guy that experiences the rapture.
But here's also another nightmare fuel. Look at the heads of the guys on the horses.
Oh yeah, that's nightmare fuel right there.
I don't even know what they are. I don't even think that's even a face or even a head.
No, they're not. One is like a world thing, and you can just tell this is AI generated.
And it's so
they're all melting.
Oh, yes. What a world. What a world. A world like that needs to die. But there are so many paintings very similar to this style that they could have just like pasted over and added a few details to make it a bit different but similar. It wouldn't have taken that much time.
Or novel concept, have your artists create art for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, they are basically making it so that all like AI generated things are going to be seen in a horrible light because of this. Okay, AI is already like in the.
It's making our RAM cost $600.
That as well. But
the price is up to like $3,000 for a rig that cost like $1,200 2 years ago.
But this is from like the standpoint of using AI unethically for stuff like that.
I also hate the color work. It just looks so muddy and bad. Guys,
this is like above everything else. I hate the color.
I know, but this sense of this isn't even like romantic. This isn't even classical. I don't even think it has imperial.
I think they were trying to go for a Renaissance feel. Like
they were in their statement on X during development, some 2D visual props were created as part of an early stage integration using experimental AI generative tools. These assets helped us rapidly explore tone and atmosphere in the early game creation.
Well, if they were
and they just
forgot about it.
It looks like somebody accidentally spilled hydrogen peroxide at some point and just tried to get it off, but it didn't work.
No, this is real art. Just somebody poured alcohol on it and then tried to wipe it down.
They were just as drunk and they wanted to pass the same essence onto the painting. Art. Like I just now found another centaur man in like the very center. Because the other one is the black horse guy.
Like I'm trying not to look at it. It's horrible.
Because he's like, is he supposed to be in the background? Is he supposed to be on a horse? Is he supposed to be everybody else in the background? It just couldn't decide.
it looks like he doesn't even have like the centaur going on. It just looks like he is half man, half horse, just the bottom front half, and then no back end.
Ugh, so, just like that scene from Hercules.
It's like
Hercules.
Yeah, that's real AI.
Honestly, and if you guys look a little bit to the left, it kind of looks like the top of that building connecting with that one guy makes it look like a lamp.
I see it. Oh, it's so bad. It's not even a guy. It looks like an owl.
I know. That's like one of those like taxidermy lamps.
It's so freaking creepy. It's so creepy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Can't tell what's behind him.
But it begs the question of should developers really be using AI to help create their games? Now, I'm going to be like one of those people, like I can see the potential for game developers to use AI to help them like with concept ideas. To give to their artists, to give to their graphic designers, stuff like that. Like, this is what I want. I want you to create something like this, and that's what I want them to use AI for. It's like, this is my concept. I can show it to you this way. I just want you to make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
Oh yeah, and then how they're
just
saying
give them the topic. Give them this awful example. Sorry.
This is literally them going, hey, I want to like bypass everything and not pay anybody.
No, I think we wouldn't notice, but with AI being the thing that everybody is keeping a sharp lookout for, they're searching every nook and cranny, especially in a world that's an open world where you have to interact with everybody, and they even offer mini games. So no. This is unacceptable.
Matt, what were you going to
say?
They
expected nobody to notice. Shame on them.
No, actually, they said it was a placeholder. They may have tried to get away with it, like you're saying, but their apology stated that it was a placeholder and they were supposed to replace it. They just never did.
And this isn't the only picture that they used
there was like 6 of them that I think have been found so far that are just as bad as this.
I can understand textures with Expedition 33. I really can't. I can understand textures. I don't understand how you can have different arts. What's so bad is that this is not the only painting. There were several more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm like, I can't understand why you would take a whole thing, like, because gamers
and this
are notorious for just
times.
And gamers are notorious for just sitting there and like taking in like the game, especially if it's a huge game like this that's just like a whole open world. They're gonna explore.
Yeah, I mean,
had to know that this was going to be seen, and gamers were going to have an issue.
Yeah, like Matt said, he mentioned the water. The water graphics are probably 100%. One of the small details that bring an environment to life. And with something that has this like quality of like amazing definition and graphics, people are going to see that little stain on the side because of how out of place it feels with the rest of the concept.
Aunt Mikey says a AAA game should do better. They have the resources to use real artists. A solo indie dev could get away with it with some AI stuff, but an indie dev would never try to get away with something this bad.
Mm-hmm.
So an indie dev, basically small studio, maybe 1 or 2 persons, could get away with possibly using AI to help them like get some assets that they can't get or don't have the funds to get. But they would probably, not be using it for, important assets like the artwork inside. Or if they do, they're doing a whole lot better job of, hiding the fact that it's AI.
The more I look at it, the more angry it makes me.
But AAA developers literally have the money and the resources to pay people to do better than this.
Yeah.
And they don't want to spend the money, and that's where a lot of the contention comes from with using AI.
Yeah. So the controls, the AI issue, as well as
graphics cards,
the graphics card as well, and like not taking the input of the community until they are taking it now. but it's just like,
yeah,
I like the game. I like how, I mean, I would probably more likely watch somebody play it and then review it versus playing it myself.
Mm-hmm. I have not had a chance to look at anybody playing it because, like I said, I've been watching this. And I'm like, I kind of don't want to see somebody like completely crashing out, or the fact they can't control their players very effective, their characters very effectively. But
some of the gameplay I've been seeing is beautiful.
Yeah,
other gameplay has been.
And it probably took them hours just to handle the controls before they can do that beautiful gameplay.
IGN gave them a score, didn't they?
Yeah, they gave them a 6. IGN gave them a 6.
Yeah.
After 110 hours.
Ooh.
But as we know, IGN gives out scores without even playing the game.
This is true. This is true. And what's even worse is that
they gave Concord a 7.
Oh.
Yeah. Everybody's mad.
I can see. And what's even worse is that I'm just remembering like the indie game of the year award was going to be awarded to Expedition 33, and then they found out about the AI textures.
That one was I can't remember it was one of the smaller
it's one of the smaller awards. But here's the deal. But
they had already won Game of the Year with other award ceremony.
No, that's not where I'm leading. That's not where I'm leading it to. I'm leading to the fact that when they lost the award because they used AI because of the qualifications, I guess you could say, or the rules for this award ceremony, this award show, the award went to Blueprints, which is one of my favorite games that came out of 2025. I talk about it all the freaking time. When they won the award, they had to Dogu Bomb had to defend themselves because people then started coming out saying Blueprints had AI generated assets. Yeah, the Indie Game Award for Indie Game of the Year. Blueprints had to come out and defend themselves, saying like, no, they did not use any sort of AI. So the fact that these big games are using AI anywhere in their thing, and they're not remembering, so I think they should have somebody kind of write this stuff down, like, we used AI for placeholder here, we used AI for placeholder here, so we can go back and change it, to more better stuff.
Quality control clerk, come on.
Because now you're putting a shade of doubt on every game that comes after you if you somehow lose any sort of like recognition for your game.
Yeah, and I understand that a world such as this would definitely need a lot of like concept art, which I understand is an appropriate use of AI, but they cannot be slipping. And I'm pretty sure that we're going to get more of this situation, not just from them, but other games that are potentially coming out. So
people are going to be looking for it. Like
people are already
the game detectives, the gamer detectives are going to like magnify everything just to see if they can find AI in anything that they see.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like interesting. I'm going. I don't think this is gonna happen, but I am going to laugh when GTA 6 finally comes out. And people decide. I'm going to laugh if people decide, well, we're going to go see if they use AI too.
There is so GTA would be a multi-week conversation. There's just too much going on with that. They have stock market tickers for that, where people are making money off the game already.
Yes, they do.
It is.
Oh my gosh.
Something that I wanted to bring up was the Steam Spring Sale is going on. Blueprints is actually on sale right now.
Oh,
it's part of it.
That's nice.
It's under $20 right now. $19.79.
So go and get it. That is my recommended puzzle adventure game of 2025. I love that game. I love the whole concept behind it. The storyline, the lore is just so amazing that I can sit here and talk about it for hours and bore them to tears. So I'm not going to do that.
It looks pretty. I like the art style.
Oh, it is so pretty. Oh my gosh, I've seen so many Let's Plays on it that I'm just like, can I have it? But actually we do have a review key for it. I'm just like, no. I'm scaled.
I knew this AI conversation would definitely trigger us and just like try to.
Oh yeah, it triggered us bad. Because I can see the potential of AI in like across the industries and everything. Problem is that we do not have any regulations for it right now.
Yeah,
and that is what we need.
The major problem is we need
that is a major problem because as much as I was like, hey, game developers need to like kind of restrict how they use AI, but we have to understand that AI is being used in computers to help them create these games.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the places are like, you don't need to use, or you shouldn't be using AI to create games. I'm like, well, does that like extend into the computers that are being used to create these awesome games?
Yeah.
So where's the cutoff for this? For one, it should be the details that an artist should be hired to do, and not like a way to create just to do the advanced graphics like coding and everything. Or I'm about to show that I do not know much about this. I love to talk about games, but I need to do my research on stuff. But yeah, just like all this high quality stuff, it uses AI within the computers because the computers like can't keep up.
Yeah. Aside from the AI, what do you guys think of the story for Crimson Desert? From what I understand, it's pretty straightforward. And
no, wait, what did Kristen say? But why hire an artist when AI does it cheaper? That's what the business. That's the business. Yeah, but that's also going to make them lose business because nobody wants AI slop in their games.
Yeah, especially with
not
how
for
it's
$70.
Putting a damper.
Not for $70.
Yeah.
As we can show that the publisher for Crimson Desert stocks have tanked since people found out. Like it tanked even more since they found out because if it wasn't a refund thing, it was the AI, and if it wasn't that, it was the like horrible controls. Yeah, $70.
And that's just for the basic game. I think the deluxe is about $90.
The base game. Yep.
Right. Plus a $12.99
yeah, no
expansion.
Yeah, the deluxe pack is $12.99. Them together is $79.99. So you get a discount if you buy them together. That's the deluxe edition.
Yeah, that's my wallet has mods coming out of it, so I can't. I have an excuse.
Talking about a forever game that just came out with a patch 1, No Rest for the Wicked.
Oh yeah, one of Matt's favorite games.
Oh, I love this game so much.
It actually is really pretty. I love the graphics in that game when Matt shows it to me, and he's doing his little fanboy game through playthrough when we're
I started another character.
You started another character.
I have 3 now.
Oh goodness!
Wow.
Ain't no rest for the wicked.
But no, no. The game originally came out as a solo game in 2024, and they're re-releasing it now as a multiplayer game, and it is beautiful. It is fun. It is a forever game. There is no AI. There is no microtransactions. Like it is. They have a forum where they are listening to the community, and I'm a part of the Discord. There is over 10,000 members, and it's just discussions about everything, breakdowns. Oh, it's so gorgeous.
Ooh.
Sweet.
I sadly do not have a game to fall on, just mostly just searching through indie horror games that I just pretty much have Let's Players.
Do you have any indie horror games that are catching your interest?
Well, I am currently working on one called Paranormal Activity Threshold.
Yeah.
And
they're gonna be showcasing that, aren't they? Somewhere?
Dread X, I believe, will be showcasing it at PAX East.
Yes,
and they're going to be showing that on the 26th, and the demo will be released after the 29th at some point. There's no specifications. I checked Steam. Sadly, they don't have anything concrete. It just says coming soon, but the game can be wishlisted at the moment because it looks very promising. Because drum roll.
Wait, hold on. Is there an embargo on this?
Well, it's a wish list.
Okay.
Oh, we haven't received information for it, so we're good.
Yeah, it was just an announcement of how it's going to be, and then a general concept of what's going to be discussed.
Sorry to be the party pooper, but remember we gotta abide by embargoes. I make fun of one of my mutuals all the time because he also does gaming journalism, and he got smacked from a developer for an embargo that I do believe him when he says that he did not defy the embargo, but I love to tease him about it. I will not be at the other end of that teasing from him if he finds out that I'm doing this podcast. Okay.
Oh yeah, the information you sent me is definitely just like, hey, it's coming to PAX East. For the first playable demo. If it was anything actual demo related, I would not say anything. But since it's already on Steam, I assumed that it was fine because all the information you sent me is identical to what's on Steam.
Yeah.
So the game itself centers around a couple that recently bought a house, and as they perform renovations, they start to uncover items and symbols that awakens a dark entity that starts to terrorize them. Very similar to the very first movie that was from 2007. But since this is only a branching part of the story, it's going to expand on the lore. And what's even better, it's from the creator of The Mortuary Assistant, Brian Clark.
Ooh.
So this is his
Mortuary Assistant.
That game gave me such ick.
I know, and I can't stop.
Matt,
I don't even know
like
how
horror
to
games.
describe it, but
I don't like horror games, but I modded one of my friends. They were playing this game, and
I mean, like,
morning, and they were playing it.
It's a staple now because of how immersive and intense it is in just a general setting. I mean, like, yeah, you're playing as a person that has to prep dead bodies for funerals or preparations for anything, but that itself is just the baseline of something that is so much worse. So I would love to
talked
see
about this before, but I have friends that actually work in that industry, and
I follow a few morticians on TikTok and
they were
YouTube.
grossed out by that game. They were like, no.
The sounds, man. That guy, he was in the industry for about, like 13 years before he decided to make this his first solo project, and it was just amazing. It was a smash hit. It still sends chills down my spine, and there's probably a lot of DLCs and mods coming along with that alone. But now that he's putting in a second project, I hope to get something just as immersive.
Now, here's the thing. This is how much of a cult following. This is how big Mortuary Assistant became. Shudder, the channel, for the horror movie channel, is literally funding a Mortuary Assistant movie, which I did cover in our main podcast, Total Apex Media podcast, which happens on Tuesdays at 8:00. If anyone is willing to, come and join us,
I believe it does have a trailer at the moment. Doesn't it?
It does have a trailer. Yes, it does. I cannot show it because copyright, and we've already been yelled at for that. Yeah. So I can't show it.
So if anybody wants to see it, check it on YouTube yourself.
Yeah, but so make sure you pay attention with PAX East for Paranormal Activity. I can't remember the actual byline that comes after that. But we did learn also that one of our other resident journalists, Chris Brayton, is going to be at PAX East. He's going to be working at an event, but hopefully he can, give us some good details when he comes back.
Oh, yeah, especially since Brian Clark himself is going to be there.
Mortuary Assistant.
Yes. It's a lovely, atmospheric, story-rich game. Horror game, of course. But
a very creepy horror game.
Here you go. It's also on sale for $15 until March 26th.
Yay!
And no, Kristen, your children cannot play it. It is not children friendly.
I'm pretty sure it's not even adult friendly, but
it's not adult friendly either. No,
yeah,
but it's hilarious.
That's the thing.
Well,
it's hilarious. But here's the thing.
Successors. Huh. But continue. I'll wait until you're done with your little rant.
Yeah, Molly, what were you saying?
Kristen's like, I just want to look for me. And Kristen is one of our. She's one of our other journalists. She actually loves horror games. She gets scared, but she loves to play them. She loved the OG Resident Evil games and all that. So she likes to play them when she can. But no, I can't remember what my rant was gonna be. So Matt, you can.
Okay. So spiritual successors. I just found out something the other day that I was keeping secret because I always talk about it in our pre-warm-up stuff, and I ruin it for the podcast because I want to see you guys' expressions. It's a game called Plushy Dreadfuls. It is made by American McGee, who created Alice Madness Returns.
Oh wait, are you talking about those plushie dolls?
No, this is a game.
Oh, it's a game? Okay.
Can you tell me the name of it again?
It is called Plushy Dreadfuls. The main character is going to be named James, and it's going to be an extension of the Alice the Madness Returns universe.
I love those
because EA owns Alice the Madness.
Mm-hmm.
So American cannot use the IP, so they're recreating and extending the IP out to add more to the universe that's going to be owned by American McGee.
Oh my goodness. I typed it in the search engine and they have their own website and it looks like you can purchase the plushies.
You can.
Yeah, you can.
I don't have the finances in it.
Moose is like, I'm broke.
Well, it's also because I spent my plushie budget on buying a blanky blanks that I mentioned in the previous podcast from Poppy Playtime chapter. It will be here mid-June, I believe. So,
let it be known that we support our favorite games.
Yes,
we do.
I have my own Pug-a-Pillar long plushie that I wrap around my neck every now and again. It's so soft and it's so wonderful.
We support our games here.
Yes, and the materials that they make that stuff out is fantastic. So I can't wait to see how this is going to turn out, man.
What were you saying, Matt?
So American McGee is this game is going to be legally distinct to avoid trouble with EA, but it aims to achieve a certain level of closure as the third game in the series.
Interesting. I can't wait to see what happens because I loved Alice and Madness and Alice Madness Returns and everything.
Yeah.
It was like one of those things that just seemed unfinished to me. It's like,
oh yeah.
I was like, okay, now and what? And what?
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Got it on PS3 right in front of me.
That is now considered a retro game. If y'all watched the last podcast, y'all would have found out that PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and the Wii U are now considered a retro game console. So anything that concerns that are now retro games. If that does not make you feel old, Matt, because it's making me feel old. Moosey.
GameStop.
GameStop. Yeah,
Blockbuster.
GameStop has made it to where these consoles are now considered retro, and millennials are crying everywhere.
I just want to blue shell them.
The blue shell. But
send old Greg. Hey there. Heard that you like putting consoles into the retro. I can make a watercolor out of it.
Oh my gosh,
so bad.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so is there anything else we need to cover? We're actually way ahead of schedule. I think we should have talked more about stuff. But
there's also a free demo for Mortuary Assistant if anybody wants to download it on Steam.
There you go, Kristen.
It puts the lotion on the skin.
And they have a soundtrack for under $2 right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. The atmosphere.
Okay, hear that, Kristen? They have a demo if you want to play it.
But yeah, so
for Mortuary Assistant,
Brian Clark is definitely going to be at PAX to explain the demo, and it will be a playable demo to anybody there from the 26th to the 29th. How it's going to handle afterwards, I think that'll be like announced probably at the expo at that time. But I can't wait. I just can't wait. It's exciting.
Yes, it's exciting. I wish we could go. I wish we could go. That'd be so fun. It's okay, Matt, not so much because he's on the West Coast and he doesn't really fly. I don't think.
I don't go.
Yeah. And PAX is going to be hosted in Boston, Massachusetts.
That's past east.
That's past
West,
east.
I believe, is in Washington.
Well, technically, you can go there.
That live up there that told me if I ever want to come by, I can stay.
Matt is our West Coast goer of events and everything. That's what we're just going to leave him as. But everything interesting happens on the East Coast first. I hope you know that.
No. Just because you're in the future doesn't mean anything.
This is just going to be ongoing rivalry from now until the end of time.
It's not even a rivalry. West is best.
No, it's not. It is not.
Like, we already know.
No, we don't.
I'm going to take
we all know that the East Coast is the best.
I'm going to take my Fifth Amendment right not to say anything for discriminating against
Moose is Switzerland. Hey, Kristen is down.
I wish I was Switzerland, man. Do you know that they have the Lendor Chocolate Museum there? It is a chocolate museum and a factory. They literally have a fountain of chocolates. Yes, so I am Switzerland.
Okay, we're getting off topic again.
Okay, yes.
Let's refocus back into the gaming world and not the chocolatier world, because that is not this podcast.
Resident Evil Requiem.
Okay, yeah. Let's talk about that.
So it's just because we have no time. There's nothing that I have found so far about the DLC stories. There's only ever been leaks and rumors, so I don't want to spread any of that information without knowing anything. But I gotta tell you guys
about the live action.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! I completely
live action.
I was mostly just thinking about the funniest mods.
The mods. What is your favorite one right now?
Right now, I got two. I got two. So one is the most popular one because it turns out one of the lead developers really enjoys this mod. So going to the motorcycle scene, you can replace Leon's motorcycle for the chase with a bicycle, basket and everything. And it is the funniest thing watching this man like emerge from a cloud of smoke after a rocket launcher was blowing up the bridge, and it's like ching ching. Sadly though, that's a missing. I really wish they added a bell effect because that would have been hilarious. Oh my God. He still revs the engine, so I would have laughed if he just like should have worn a helmet. Ching ching.
No, it has the card. It has the card in the bike spokes and everything. And you just hear go.
That is peak. No, my favorite was for that scene was the Krusty Krab.
The burger mobile.
The paddy wagon.
The burger mobile,
somebody put in the paddy wagon for the what was the car name? Like Tesla or something? Subaru.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, it's so funny. That was one of the mods that really chuckled just because I mentioned before that I laughed when Gideon fell to the bottom of the ravine and then like the motorcycle blow up.
Yes.
This is exactly the exact same situation when Squidward gets his tentacles stuck in the bike gears and he falls down the cliff and then there's like an explosion after a 2-second delay. That is exactly the vibe that I'm getting when it came to that, and I gotta tell you, I shed so many tears. Oh gosh!
And what was the other mod that you were telling me about?
Okay, so the other mod was a voice replacement, and it's when you're in the Raccoon Underground Laboratory. trying to evade liquors and tyrants and anything else that's coming out of the tubes for like a nostalgia, cameo. In the distance, though, you can hear. So one of the mods for that is that they replace the sounds of the infected with Michael Jackson cutout noises. So it's like Shamona.
The liquor. My favorite one for that one was the liquors.
Yes, the liquor was the first one.
All the Michael Jackson.
No, I just remember. You just remind me. I saw somebody. They did a scene. They actually did a scene where they had 3 liquors come in a room and they Molotov'd them, and but all 3 of them stood up and started like doing their their painful movements, movements and everything, and then they put in the a Michael Jackson song. I can't remember which one it was. I was just like, oh my gosh, the fact that you figured out how to do this is freaking hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, I also I did
or the
recently,
Shakira song.
Oh yeah, I also I also did find another one where it's like you could actually swap the places of Leon and Grace, and they also adjusted the facial expressions to match. The problem is like because Grace is like 2 feet shorter than Leon, the gun that he holds is like floating underneath his wrists, almost like he doesn't know how to hold them. And it is funny because he runs like Grace. He like just everything Grace wise, and I'm like, Grace is a cold bad girl, and Leon is just. I'm
about to start another debate.
All right.
And it has to do with Resident Evil. Matt knows, you both know what I'm going to talk about, but we have heard about a live action of Resident Evil 2, I believe. Mm-hmm. And they're casting for Leon. We have 2 choices. People are eyeing 2 choices. We have Robert Pattinson. And if you don't know who that is, Edward and Cedric Diggory from Twilight and Harry Potter, respectively.
He's Batman.
He's Batman
too. Yeah, I forgot that.
Okay, I can't forget about that. Or one of our favorite bad boys of the supernatural world, Jensen Ackles,
who's also Batman.
Soldier Boy.
Ackles actually voices one of the Batmans.
Yes, he does. No, I love to remind the fact that of people. Remember, Jensen Ackles was actually in a soap opera too. So
he was.
Oh yeah, he was in soap operas, daytime television.
Yes.
What was it? He had a pink mohawk in one of the movies that he did, and he was wearing booty shorts.
Yes.
So, ladies, I don't know the name of it. Go have fun.
It said like juicy on the back. Did it? I can't handle that anymore.
Yeah,
possibly.
Juicy.
Oh, we'll be searching for that. No, I don't really care. But
he has like all of his beards done, and then he has
the debate
mohawk.
I think I've seen that. But the debate is, who do you think is going to do a better Leon?
Okay, so Robert Pattinson has definitely spread his wings since like his debut as Edward Cullen and Cedric Diggory. And I kind of see him, in Resident Evil 2's boyish demeanor of Leon. I find that Jensen Ackles would be a better Leon for Resident Evil 4. Because he's got a bit more gruff, but he can also be just as funny. Because Dean Winchester has the same vibe.
Yeah, I can see Jensen Ackles making a better Leon Kennedy just for the fact that he is a sarcastic smart butt.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm leaning more towards him because it's been proven that he can pull off, a character who's, literally trying to survive a whole situation where he's like combating supernatural forces, no matter what they are. Mm. I can't see Robert Pattinson Robert Pattinson played that character right.
I agree, Aunt Mickey.
Because every scene that everything that I've seen him in, it doesn't give me confidence that he can pull off the role. So
I would say if I pushed my cards for this one, it would be towards Dean Winchester.
Yeah, Dean Winchester. Yeah. I can see that better.
Because he's faced things that could have been like similar to what Resident Evil has depicted.
Now, here's a question of, I can't remember, how tall is Leon Kennedy in the game? Did we ever like learn that in
I think
the
he's
game?
like 5'8", 5'7".
5'8". So he's relatively like average height for a dude.
He is 5'11".
Okay, so relatively average height.
That I think is the same height as Jensen Ackles. Because Jared Padalecki is like 6'5".
And so I can see both of them like in the height category, because Robert Pattinson's like 6'1", so he could probably
Chris Redfield is 6'1".
Okay.
I'm seeing something here.
Okay.
I'm seeing something here. Yeah.
If Robert Pattinson could have been a person of interest for any of the characters, I wouldn't say Leon. Potentially Chris.
Yeah, potentially Chris, because
like
he can
pull
off like a serious serious rogue type of character.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm just gonna do what I want no matter what, but I'm still gonna like follow some sort of rule set. Where Leon is just like, I'm just gonna try and survive and live to see another day.
Oh, I also forgot the other work he was in is The Lighthouse. I forgot that, but that was darkly good.
All right, so we have 4 minutes left in our podcast. We have set this debate. If y'all have a comment on who you think would be better, leave it down below in our comment section.
Jensen Ackles is 6'1". Okay.
Oh, he is 6'1".
No, they're matched in height.
They're matched in height.
Okay.
So, Aunt Mikey would know. She is a huge Dean Winchester fan. So thank you.
Yeah.
So, if you are loving our podcast, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell for all notifications so that you are made aware of whenever we go live. The gaming group likes to do game reviews, so if you like to watch different types of game let's plays, we have plenty of those. Especially a fan favorite of ours right now is called Gas Station Before Exit. That is a funny game to watch, so please enjoy like the rest of us have, while as our Michelle Kitts plays it herself. But that is all we have today. I am Molly the Game Nerd,
and
I am
don't forget to check us out
writer.
What'd you say, Matt?
Sorry,
don't forget to check us out on Total Apex Media
And Total Apex Media,
and read our articles.
Yes, please.
Total Apex Entertainment.
Oh, entertainment now. That's right.
And tonight, if you're following along, we're also going to be continuing our play of Real Face of a VTuber with Michelle Kitts. So that's gonna be fun. It's gotten interesting. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, that is it for today. That was one of the most interesting little endings we ever had. But Molly the Game Nerd, Musu Murray, and Matt, aka Chef Skulls, or aka Chief Skulls, just to get a mad Chief Skulls. But we shall see you again next week. Bye.
Pick Jensen.
Pick Jensen.